Alright, hey guys, as I'm sure you guys can see by the title, this is going to be a different video than anything else I've put out on this channel before. This is going to be a sit down, talking about things that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. This is going to be a new series on my channel, trying to help you become a better person. Everything I'm going to say is going to be from my experience in dealing with everything. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about depression. So, by definition, what is my version of depression, or what does depression mean to me? Depression to me is basically just a low state of sadness. You know what I mean? A low state of sadness. And it could have multiple bad effects on you. Mentally, physically, emotionally, all of that. So from my experience, and I only can speak from my experience, let me tell you how I deal with depression. Well, for one, you gotta get a dose. You gotta get a dose. See what I'm saying? You gotta get yourself in a different setting. You don't want to just be cooked up inside your room with nothing but just your thoughts running around going crazy. You know what I mean? And if you're an overthinker like me, depression hits hard. Overthinking and depression doesn't go together, bro. And I know. Alright? You'll be surprised at how many people go through this stuff a day and don't even really talk about it, you know what I mean? And I just want every last one of you to know that, hey, you ain't alone in this. You ain't alone. Because I don't know if you guys get these type of TikToks, but I get those type of TikToks where they talking about depression and mental health and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And if you go in the comment section of those videos, you'll be surprised at how much people going through shit. For real. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I say, the first step of dealing with depression, you gotta get a dose. You gotta get a dose. You know what I mean? You gotta put yourself in a different atmosphere. So let's say you can go on the beach, aquarium. I'm just thinking of places that may seem peaceful to me. You know what I mean? I only could speak for myself. But then it might help you guys so too. That's why I'm making this video. Alright? So you have to get yourself in a different environment. You gotta change what's around you. Step two, you're gonna have to change the way you think. Honestly, you're gonna have to change the way you think. Because, yeah, you could go in a different setting, but then you could still think about those things. You could still have those thoughts, you know what I mean? You gotta change the way you think, change your perspective, how you look at things. You know what I mean? I may not know the reason you're depressed, because we can't have a physical conversation, like an in-person conversation, for you to tell me what you going through. But you can type it in the comment section below. I'll be happy to read it and reply. You know what I mean? But yeah, you gotta change the way you think. You don't want to think negative all the time. You know what I mean? Certain things you don't want to do. Certain things you don't want to do while you're depressed. You don't want to be listening to sad music, and you don't want to be eating a bunch of junk food and all that. You know what I mean? Because there's a saying that what you put in your body is what comes out. You know what I mean? So if you filling yourself with a bunch of depressed music and all this heartbreak and all this and that stuff, listening to certain lyrics, that's what's gonna come out of you. You know what I mean? You're not gonna really be an optimistic person that's just being realistic. You know what I mean? If you're listening to sad songs 24/7, if you want to do anything, if you want to listen to music, you should listen to stuff that would uplift your spirit. You know what I mean? And literally before before I started recording, that's what I was just doing. Listening to videos that uplift my spirit. Third thing you want to do is surround yourself with positive people. You know what I mean? Surrounding yourself with positive people that not only speak life and positivity into you, that goes hand in hand with you changing your perspective and how you think. You know what I mean? Because you being positive and your friends being positive, it's just positive energy to go around. There isn't no time to be sad or this or that. There isn't time for any of that. You know what I mean? So that's how I was dealing with depression. And I'm 100% there yet, but I'm getting better. I've been thinking about making this video for a while. And shoots. And I know me back, so why not do it? You know? Like I said at the beginning of the video, I want you guys to know that you are not alone when it comes to this stuff. Just because people don't say, you may look at the most happiest person inside the room and be like, bro, hey, Ashley, I wish I was like them. I wish I was that happy or whatever. But you'll be surprised at how much people put on a front. You don't know what that person's like after, when the lights are off and the door is closed and nobody else is around but them in that dark room. Everybody deals with their own. Everyone has their own mental battles and everyone deals with their own demons. You know what I mean? Just because they don't voice it doesn't mean that they don't feel it. Real stuff. Just being honest. So yeah, that's just something that was on my mind. I hope that was able to help you guys out in some way. You know what I mean? And last but not least, and this should have been first. How you deal with depression. The ultimate way to dealing with depression is to pray. Yeah. The ultimate way to deal with depression is to pray, bro. Asking the good Lord above to help you deal with your depression is the best way to go about it. The best way to go about it. Because ain't nothing is an issue for him. Not all. Yeah, everything I said in this video is helpful, but that was the most helpful tip I could give you. Go and pray, bro. Literally go and pray. But yeah, this is gonna be episode 1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully this video reaches the right set of people. I want you to know again, bro, sis, you ain't alone at all. You ain't alone. We gonna go on this journey together. We gonna build each other up, iron sharpen iron. All right. But until the next one.